chasing the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something. Don't take for granted, stay humble. Now wake up, it's time to look at the enemy. Look in the mirror if he is no friend to me. It's not working out, maybe it's the chemistry. It's time to break up so I can make a better me. Better believe in your mind, cause it's everything. You can mold, shape, find almost anything. All it takes is some time and some clarity to find your identity. It's mind over everything. And when I feel like this, I'm immortal. 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 Don't turning back, I won't stop, I'ma fight until there's nothing left. It's so on, you're gonna be hurting bad, cause I've been to hell and back. You don't wanna make me mad, I stay strong, you will never see.
Hey everybody, good to see you guys. I hope y'all are well. Put a one in chat and let me know if y'all can hear me okay, because I switched mics over where we're not doing karaoke tonight. I went over to my regular talk mic. So y'all let me know if it sounds okay or if I need to do anything to adjust it. Okay, thank you guys. I appreciate it. All righty. So tonight is our open panel. We haven't had an open panel in a while. And also, it's also a very special night or a very special day for our beautiful Nonnie. Today is her birthday. So I asked her to come up, even if it's just for a few minutes, so we could wish her a happy birthday. There's definitely no singing tonight. My voice is not 100% up to par. That's for Dagburn, sure. But happy birthday, Nonnie. Open panel where we talk about whatever. If you want to get stuff off your chest, which I might, then you're more than welcome to come have some fun with us. All are welcome. Let's hang out for a few hours. That's all we're doing. We're just coming up here, shooting the shit, talking about whatever, and celebrating Nonnie's birthday for a little bit. That's all we're doing. So let me go in chat and say hello to everybody. Hello, Shelby. Good to see you, honey. I hope you're well. Tony, good to see you. Jeffrey, good to see you, my friend. I hope you're doing well. Hello, Lisa. Good to see you, honey. I hope you're well. And there's the birthday girl. I hope you've had a wonderful day so far, honey. All right, so I'm going to put the link in chat. I can only have 6 people up here because I haven't switched over to the StreamYard that Matt sells. Was really nice and let me and Rebel borrow. I haven't got a chance to switch over to that yet, so I was just going to use it my free time on this show. I think I got like 2 hours left or something like that. So, and then I'll be using his hopefully next weekend. I believe he has up to 10 people, I think, but we have 6 people here. And I mean, we can always take turns if push come to shove and people wanted to come up and say whatever they wanted to say. That's fine. So while we're waiting for some people to come up, this is for you, Nonnie. I hope you enjoy it, honey. All righty, guys. Let's hope you guys can hear it. Let me know if y'all can hear this. If not, I'll replay it because it's only a minute long. And this is for our beautiful Nonnie. We love you, honey. We hope you had a beautiful birthday. I know your birthday is not till, I think she said Tuesday, but she was celebrating today with her family. So we were celebrating it here and on Watch Hush Family for her as well. So here you go. This is for you, Nonnie, honey. Can y'all hear it? Let me know if y'all can y'all hear it? I don't know what's going on. Hold on just a second. There's the birthday girl. Hello, darling. Can you hear me, honey? I can't hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, you're really low, so I don't know.
Hold on, it might be my volume.
Yeah, I'm kind of going to my settings too because I have no idea what the hell's going on. A microphone.
Is it better?
A little bit. Let me see. I don't know. I don't normally wear headphones. So let me see. Okay, so y'all can hear me okay, correct?
Yeah.
All right. Now speak a little bit, make sure I can hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, a little bit. It's still pretty low, but I can hear. Might just have to turn up my speakers on my headphones.
Yeah, I have you pretty loud on mine.
Okay, honey. As I said, you can adjust the headphones up, down. So as long as you guys can hear me okay, we're good. All right. So here you go, Nonnie. I was wondering why the darn thing wasn't playing or we couldn't hear it. So here you go, Nonnie. This is for you, sweetheart. We love you, honey. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
You're welcome, darling. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to dear one. Happy birthday to you. From good friends and true. From old friends and new. May good luck go with you. And happiness too.
That's cute.
Thank you. I was like, that's precious. I love it.
Yep.
So what did you do today, darling? And prayers, Jeffrey. I hate to hear that, honey. I hope everything goes well. What did you do today? Did you get you some cake already, girl?
Well, I was supposed to get cake tonight and Andrew didn't come by. But my son Alex was here. I seen Alex and Jared. So
did you see your little man Lincoln?
No.
Oh, okay. Is that Angie's son?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Evie's sick.
Oh, so she's probably like, I don't want to get nobody sick.
Her asthma real bad.
Oh my goodness, bless her heart. Well,
Yeah.
well, it's the thought that
Anyway.
counts then.
Yep.
But I know, are y'all going to kind of reschedule it because your birthday's what, Tuesday? Are you going to try to reschedule?
Yeah. We'll probably do a virtual cake.
Oh. Well, tell your husband because I know he can bake. Tell him to make you a cake, girl.
Yeah, I know, huh? He's the baker.
I know he is. I mean, you are too, but I've seen him a couple times dancing and singing while he's baking in your kitchen.
Yep. Yep.
say,
Mr.
hubby, you go and make
Muffin
me a
Man.
cake.
Yeah, Mr. Muffin Man.
Yes. Well, I can't remember what he was singing that day. You sent it to me. You're like, shh. I'm like, I ain't saying nothing.
Yep.
Bless his heart. Lord have mercy. But yeah, tell the cook of the house to bake you a cake.
Yeah.
He knows what you like. Y'all been together a very long time. He knows what you like. If he don't, you better give up.
He's the baker and I'm the cook. But he's the baker.
Well, tell him to make you a cake.
Yeah.
So that way everybody needs a little cake, even if it's a little cupcake, something. Everybody needs a little piece of cake for the birthday. Yep. And tell him not to smash it in your face, especially if he only just makes one. It's like, I want to enjoy it. I don't want to smash to my face, dripping off my nose and everything else. Lord have mercy, girl. I'm telling you. Right. Oh my gosh. Well, did you have a good little party with the White Trash family?
I did. And
Rebel gets so darn aggravated because he's just like, what in the hell is going on? Like, he don't know. I don't know what I'm not very tech savvy. So he'll go to, you'll see me dancing on the screen and then all of a sudden it like glitches and goes crazy. Yep. So I don't know. And he even removed the stuff from the screen.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I was thinking that.
Yeah, he said he was going to get Matthew, hopefully, to help him if he's not busy because he has no clue. He don't know. It might. I mean, I'm not for sure. It might be that OBS might be glitching with the StreamYard because we're using somebody else's StreamYard, but it's under our email. That shouldn't matter. But I don't know.
I don't think that was it.
I don't know. And honey, I called. We got 1 gig of internet, and we have, I don't know if you know them, Spectrum. I don't know if you've ever heard of them or not, but they are absolutely terrible. We got 1 gig. We shouldn't have to turn off nothing. 1 gig is fast, or supposed to be, but it's not.
No.
Yeah, so I'm just like, we got the highest gig of internet that they offer at a home. And it kills me because I called them the other day and they told me, because I'm authorized user on the account, it's in Tim's name, and I was just like, I was like, can you please tell me why my children have to turn off the TV so my husband can stream? And they said, what? I said, yeah. And they said, well, that has nothing to do with your speed.
Bullshit.
And that has nothing to do with you having 1 gig.
That's bullshit. Then why is it working when they shut it off?
Yeah, because she was like, well, we're going to do all kind of testing and stuff. And I said, honey, this has been going on for quite some time. You wouldn't believe how many times Tim will call in the middle of the night if he's like on a panel with somebody or whatever. And then all of a sudden it just goes like crazy. So he calls them and cusses them. I'm like, what the fuck? I mean, like, what the hell? And it's like, it's not like we're not paying the damn bill. You want your money, but you won't give us the internet that we pay for. You know what I mean? It's like, God, yeah, that's who we have is Spectrum, and they are terrible. And that's the only people that offer internet in our area.
Oh my God.
Yeah, but I'm like 1 gig, that should be like speedy. That should be no issues. But we have to tell our kids to get off the tablets and the TVs just to do, just to stream. What the hell?
It started 5G in this area.
Oh, yeah.
It's only because I live in a tourist area.
Yeah.
So the beach and all of that, forget it, because it just consumes it.
It's crazy, but he gets so mad because, he's used to doing things the way he's used to doing things. I mean, Lord, he's had White Trash family for almost as long as he's had Tattooed Rebel, give or take a
Right.
couple months.
Right.
So, you know, he's like, I've done this for many years, and now all of a sudden I have to cover up the screen and nobody can see no lights or see Becca dance or see anything.
Right.
They're just looking at a screen, which it was your birthday, but it's just a point. It's like, you know, we can't really show celebration if we
Right.
can't show the lights, if we can't show, you know, dancing or whatever.
You should be able to do it like you used to without it messing up the way it is.
Yeah, and they said, well, how long has it been going on? I said, well, it's been going on for a while. It's just gotten worse. And they said, well, we see you're getting 1 gig, but we don't know what's going on. So we're going to do like a, what, I don't know what she said, but then the bitch decided to raise her voice to me.
Hmm.
And Tim Rebel, you know, y'all know our names, you know, he's like, did she just raise her voice to you? And I said, yes, she did. It was so I had her on speaker so Rebel could hear, or Tim could hear what she was saying, just in case if he
Right.
needed to do anything, because he was actually on the internet to make sure it was working. I was holding her this far away from me. She said, like I said, like that. It has nothing to do with the speed and blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, okay. Like, I know you're telling me a lie because it's not working as it should.
Yeah.
But yeah, she was screaming at me, and Rebel said, you're the nice one, honey, because I would have already went off on her.
I would too.
She was yelling. And then after, you know, I was like, okay, okay, you know, and then all of a sudden she calms down. But yeah, she screamed at me. She said, like I said, I'm like, bitch, I ain't deaf. I heard you the first time. You don't have to repeat yourself and then scream at me.
Yeah.
You know,
I would have got downright mean and dirty.
Rebel's like, I'm like, baby, you want to talk to her? And he's like, no, because if I talk to her, they might turn the shit off. So anytime it's like a business call or something, here, babe, you're going to have to, because if I do, if I talk to them, it might be bad. But he'll talk to them in the middle of, or not the middle of the night, but when shit's not working and they always have to do a maintenance or whatever, he'll call them and cuss them and be like, you know, you bunch of dickheads. I pay for this service. You guys want your money when I pay for it, but I don't get the service that I pay for. And that's why y'all drive fancy cars and all that shit. You take people's money and then who do them out of what they paid for?
Isn't there a way that you can run a scan on your computer to see how much gigabytes is coming in?
Well, see, they told us, because they ran it on their end, whatever the hell that is. They said that we was getting what we were supposed to. I'm not really for sure. I'm sure Rebel knows.
They're full of shit. There is a way, because my son would do it on my computer when I would complain that things were going slow, because he had everything hooked up, and he was running the 3D printers and all that.
Right. So he's running a bunch of stuff to have, you know, you got to hook it. And see, me and Rebel, we don't have cable like most people don't. So we have internet, you know, you got Hulu and you got Disney and Netflix and, you know, all that stuff, or even the free apps. You have to have internet to do that. We don't have cable, you know?
Yeah.
So I'm just like, what the hell?
We don't do cable.
Yeah, neither. It's too, I mean, like, it's stupid.
We told them where to shove it a couple years ago.
Honey, they wanted us to have a sign up through cable through Spectrum, and it was like $150 extra. And we're like,
yeah, it's $280 a month.
It's like, we're like, what the hell?
Yeah.
It's like, we'll just watch the free apps. I mean, there's a bunch of free apps out there. There's Netflix and stuff like that. That don't cost $150 a month.
No.
You know? And we're like, no, thank you. We're good.
Right. Yep.
It's great.
My son gets Netflix, and I use his Netflix account here. So we both do that.
Right.
And then I get Paramount and
hey, Steve-O, good to see you.
There's another one. I get Paramount and another one, and he uses it over there. So we bounce back and forth, you know what I mean?
Right. Like, you're like, if I'm not using it, you just go ahead and use it or whatever, you know? And sometimes, like, Netflix has figured it out. If you got, like, say I have a Netflix and you decided to use it, even though you're in New Hampshire, You know, they figured that out. So they don't, unless you add another user, it don't matter where they're at, but you have to pay extra. I'm like, really? Jeez. You know?
Houses are connected.
Right.
So they don't quite, they don't realize it's a second house.
Okay. Well, you guys,
property.
like it's, I mean, she's like, your mom is literally right beside you, literally. So, I mean, like she could probably bounce off y'all's internet, you know? I mean, she's literally on the same hill as y'all, you know, without doxing, but you know what I mean? She's literally right there.
Right.
So it's crazy. Wonder where everyone else is. Well, when we start talking shit, people will show up. It's true. I mean, it is true. It is true. I'm not lying. Nonnie, you know me. I'm not lying. Yep. I'm not lying. No. Oh, girl. Okay. And I'm not trying to talk shit. And I don't normally talk shit. And I'm trying not to. And you guys know I'm not about the drama. But sometimes you just got to speak your mind. And I don't know if you was watching last night, Nonnie, because you've been around since day one. So you know how I am. Yeah. And you know I don't put up with bullshit. And you know that. Well,
I watch a lot of times, but I just sit in the back and you know.
Oh yeah, I know. Yeah, but I don't know. I don't know if you noticed what happened last night.
Not quite sure.
Well, needless to say, a person got blocked, and then that person, well, you could see well, I don't give a shit. Noelle came into my chat last night. Oh my God. Yes, she tried to come up on my panel. Okay. And I kept on knocking her down. I was nice enough. I didn't ban her.
Doing really bad.
Oh, no, girl. You ain't heard the half of it yet. Like, okay. Yeah, it's bad. It's really bad. Anyway, so she keeps on coming up on my panel and wants me to pull her up. And I'm like, you know, she's like, pull me up. And I'm like sitting there in chat and I'm like, I'm not going to pull you up because tonight is karaoke night, and I only got 6 spots, and you know, you don't participate nor do you sing, so therefore I'm not going to pull you up when somebody else might want to come up and sing. You know what I mean? So, and I was very nice to her. So as soon as I started singing Redneck Woman, which is an awesome song, you know, and headed to all the ladies, she started bullying me in chat. She started calling me names. She said, ha, 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 this is funny. Yes. Okay. So Rebel comes in and he's like, Rebel and a couple others. I know Shelby was one of them and a couple other more. They're like, you're not going to bully Becca. You're not going to do that to her. And Rebel comes in and Rebel blocks her on the stinky N one. He completely blocks her. He's like, we're not going to put up with this shit. You're gone. Okay. So then she comes back in on another account under Noelle and threatens to whoop my ass.
Oh. Wow.
She said, I will find you and I will beat you.
Wow.
I was like, and I don't know if she got, I know that the messages got deleted, but I'm not for sure if she actually got blocked on that account or not on mine. But I know the stinky N is. But yeah, she said that she was going to find me. Find me, bitch, because I will snap you in half like a damn toothpick.
She ain't stupid. That girl ain't stupid. She knows what the fuck she's doing.
But you're telling me you're threatening me, saying that you will find me and whoop me. Why? Because I blocked you, because I'm not going to put up with your bullshit saying, oh, this is funny. I'm laughing my ass off because I was singing. Like, it takes a lot to come up on YouTube and sing. Right. It really does.
Well, if you guys need her daddy's phone number, I can get that for you. So,
well, you know, you remember, you know, she kept on blaming our poor old Casper. You know what I'm saying?
I've already called her dad twice.
But like, don't come up. I mean, like, I've been nice as all get out. Nonnie, honey, you've known me since day one. You know how nice I am. Yep. But you can only take so much until you snap. You're not going to come in here and treat me like shit when, you know, when it takes a lot. You've come up here, you know, not you, but Noelle has come up here and sung before. So she should know how much it takes to come up here and actually sing on YouTube. You know, it's fun, but you know, it takes a lot of nerve to come up here and sing.
Yeah.
And you're going to sit there and make fun of me in chat.
Hold on 1 second.
You're good, honey. I'll be there with you when she finds you. She's flashing people online. Well, you guys know what she did on my channel. A lot of you guys did. A lot of you guys did. She was raising her shirt up and just dancing because she was pissed off at her boyfriend. And then all of a sudden, like a little bit of skin is okay. But when you're raising up and showing your sports bra, and I was scared to death that she was going to raise that part up, I draw the line. I draw the line.
You hear me? She dropped her pants on another panel. This girl's like totally lost in the head.
Hey MJ, good to see you, honey.
I'm sorry to say that. That's not nice. But she knows exactly what she's doing.
But you're gonna laugh at me because I'm singing. She's like, "Oh my God, this is funny. You're a joke." Nonnie, you have known me for since day one. Lord, I don't even know how long. Yeah. I'm the same now as what I was then. Yeah. So how in the hell am I a fucking joke? I'm not.
Yeah. No, she's getting.
I mean, like,
pretty ballsy. I'm hearing that she's being really bad on a lot of panels.
But yeah, she come down, that you could see down below, and she was showing her face, which is fine. And then, I kept on dropping her down because I was trying to make room for everybody to sing if they wanted to come up and sing. And the last time she was on my panel, she was up here and you could see her, you could see her, but she was on her phone on another panel while she was on mine.
Right.
And we was trying to talk to her and tell her, hey, it's your turn to sing or dance or whatever you wanted to do, And she completely ignored me, did not want to participate, and kept on looking up at the screen, then looking down on her phone, knowing that we was waving at her and shit. She was just thought it was fucking hilarious.
Yeah, no, let her. She don't belong on panels.
No, she does not. But the thing about it is, just like I told Tim, she knows what the hell she's doing. She really does.
She does. She's not.
She really does.
Kid. She's not a stupid kid. She knows exactly what she's doing. She gets around very good on all the different channels and everything else. She's very computer savvy and everything else. People need to not let her up on panels. And she needs to be blocked. That something's going to happen to that child. And she's a child in my eyes.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Tony, I told you guys, when you do an open panel, I don't say GD, and Nonnie knows I don't say GD. But when you need to get crap off your chest, then you talk about it. So I might say some bad words, and I apologize if people get offended. But you got to tell people how you feel.
I think he's playing with you.
Tony, I'll come whoop your tail after I take my hat.
It's almost to the point where she is an adult in need of services that could be in danger. She really could put herself in dangerous situations.
But you know what? And when I started this channel years ago, it was a mental health channel because I suffer with mental health.
Right.
And so sometimes I'll talk about mental health, but I try to make it more like, if I'm going to talk about something, make it more like well-being, like an uplifting instead of kind of not really drag you down, but you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So I try to keep it as positive as possible. Now, and you guys know, I was nice as all get out to her, and I listened to her. You guys know, if you guys don't know me, y'all know that I'm a great listener, or you should. And I won't say nothing bad about nobody. And I was extremely nice to her. She even asked me, Becca, what's your thought on my boyfriend, because they was having issues or something. I was like, well, just kind of take a break from it and, just let him come to you. And if he don't come back to you, then it's not meant to be. That's all I said, basically. Yeah. And that's when she rebelled and was raising her shirt up and all that stuff. But you know what? And she told me she was autistic and, stuff like that, which, I don't make fun of nobody, but you're not going to come in here and disrespect me when I've been nothing but nice to you. Nothing but nice to you.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
She went on Camp G. I don't know who that is. Who's
she
Camp?
targets you because you was one of the first channels that shut her down and told her, no, you're not doing this on my channel. And you didn't keep it to yourself. You let us all know.
Well, yeah, I
And
mean, I wanted to prepare, I wanted to definitely prepare everybody just in case,
yeah.
because I know she could, she could come up on anybody's, and
right.
everybody watches YouTube,
Yep.
they might not come in and say hi, but they're going to watch.
Yep. For their safety and hers. And that was a good thing that you did to warn people of, what she was doing, because then she went and she did it on she did it on 2 other channels. One of them, she showed her the bottom part of her.
I don't know who I don't know who that is, Shelby, honey. Do you know who that is, Nonnie?
Camp Jamie.
I don't know who that is. Do you have a link for it? Hey, Red Pill, good to see you, honey. Hope you're well. Camp G-May. I said to myself, guys, I don't know who that's why I was asking Nonnie. I don't know who that is, guys.
She does have a serious problem with Becca. She thinks that Becca went after her on here or whatever it may be. But in all reality, Becca did what she had to do to protect her own channel.
Mm-hmm. And you guys shouldn't have to see that. One thing is dance. You guys know I dance, but I keep my clothes on and don't raise my shirt on. I'm respectful of myself and others. People don't want to see that, and I just want it. And, she can get pissed off at me and get her panties all in a bunch and shit like that. I don't care. But, I think, even though I'm a small channel, other channels needed to know too, because that could be at risk for deactivation and stuff like that. And you don't want that, especially if you're trying to be a difference in, and doing whatever you're doing on your channel. You want to keep it and not be struck down because somebody's want to take their damn clothes off. I mean,
No, she could definitely put people's pages at risk.
Yeah, I had to go in and I had to erase that part, because I was scared to death that they was going to strike me, because she was down below. Like she was up top and she was dancing. It was okay. She had her clothes on. And then all of a sudden I seen her raising up her shirt a little bit. And I was like, okay, I'm a watcher, just a little belly's okay. To a certain extent. But then she kept on raising her shirt up. She was holding her shirt in her mouth and she was showing her whole bra, belly, all, everything. And I'm understanding, people like bathing suits and shit like that, but it's the point of how you were doing it.
She's a child still.
But yeah, she had her shirt in her mouth, just dancing up a storm. And I was like, okay, well, if her shirt's in her mouth, then here comes the sports bra. So I dropped her down and she was doing the same old thing down below. And then all of a sudden she's like bending over and I was like, oh gosh, she's going to wind up getting completely naked on here. And I can't, no. So I was freaking out. Yeah. But yeah, I was watching her and I was like, oh my gosh. So I had to go in at that live and remove that because I was scared to death that YouTube was going to strike me down for somebody being ignorant,
Mm-hmm.
It's like, geez.
And they definitely can. I mean, you got someone pretty much stripping on your panel.
Yeah, that's what I said. Like a little belly is one thing. I mean, I'm a big girl, but I'm very self-conscious. But like a little belly shirt or something like that is one thing, because she is little. But when you're raising up your shirt and all the way up to your mouth and holding it in your mouth and then doing and showing your whole bra, that's totally different. Totally different. So
there was a guy that went on Matthews, threatened Matthew or whatever. He's the guy that got beat up on his front porch.
I think so. I'm not bad.
Even if we remember his name, we don't want to say it.
Yeah, right. You could put it in. I don't think I remember the name. You know what I mean? I don't think I remember. Yeah.
That guy there, she went on his panel and showed herself.
Red Peel. He said, so I can't dance topless on the stream. Put you some tassels on like Rebel does.
Well, some of you guys can get away with it.
Us women cannot. You raise up, you go show boobies. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord. Oh, my goodness gracious. I can't, Tony, because you're so tiny. Oh, Lord have mercy. But yeah, I'm just like, I just don't understand. You're nice as all get out to people, and then they shit on you. And
Yep.
you was nothing but nice to them. That's like a massive pet peeve to me. Treat others the way you want to be treated. If I'm going to treat you good, I expect for you to have enough respect to treat me the same exact way.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't guess, I mean, like, and I'm not down on her parents because I don't know them. I'm just saying, I don't guess she was raised that way, or if she did, it was one ear and out the other, if you know what I'm saying.
Right.
You know. I got Rebel. I don't know if you guys, Nonnie, have you seen it? It's a shirt, and it's actually a t-shirt, and it's like a neutral color, like a skin color, but then it has a bikini.
Oh yeah. Yep.
I was like, there you go, babe. They can't say nothing about it. It's a t-shirt. Oh my gosh. But yeah, so I'm just like, I just don't understand. Like, I'm not about the drama, but I just don't understand why people think it's okay to treat people like shit.
I know.
I mean,
you can never make everyone happy.
well, it's just like, I've had several conversations with you, not, private.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, what the hell, guys? Like, I just don't understand. You're nice and good as gold to people, and then they wind up shitting on you, and all you was doing was trying to be there for them and be nice to them. Like, what the hell?
Believe me, I know.
Like, but I didn't know if you seen it last night, because I was like, I know if Nonnie would have seen it, she would have grabbed her like oh Lord, because Rebel did.
I had you on. I had you in the background.
Right.
And I was probably out doing the dogs or whatever it may be.
Right.
What was it, like at 10:30, 11 o'clock?
Yeah, it was later. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I was doing puppies.
But oh, honey, that's fine. But I was like, I know if Nonnie would have seen it, or one of our original OGs, which Shelby did an amazing job, and of course Rebel got it, and anybody else that said anything, I really, really appreciate you guys from my heart. But I'm just like, my original OGs, they would have like grabbed it real quick. I wouldn't even had a chance to even read it.
Yeah, it would have been gone.
It would have been long gone, and Beckett, you would just kept on singing, honey. You didn't have to worry about it.
If she had seen me talking in the chat, she wouldn't have even.
Well, and I think, and this is just my personal opinion, I might be wrong. It's just me. Auntie Sherry was in here last night. She didn't come up on panel. She was just in chat saying how much she loved us, and just chit chatting, and she's seen her in here, and I guess she might love Auntie Sherry. So I'm not really for sure, but anyway, so she kept on saying, "Hey, Mom." And I'm like, Mom, so that's the only person I could think of, But she said, "Hey, Mom." And I'm just like, okay. But I'm thinking the only reason that she came in here is because she's seen Auntie Sherry. That's just me, though, because she hasn't been here in months.
Yep.
Hey, Ghost, good to see you. I know Ghost would have grabbed that like, it's gone. And see you bye. Like, Rebecca don't need to see that shit. It's out of here. Good to see you, Ghost. It's been a while, my brother. I hope you are well. And I'm just like, what the hell? Like, I just don't understand. I just don't understand how people are so damn immature. I don't understand it. I'm almost 39 years old. You think that you can bully me. Yeah, okay. You're going to make fun of me because I'm up on my panel singing. And you think it's hilarious, and you think that I'm a joke. Yes. I know I've seen pictures, Ghost. You'll have to send us some more. It's beautiful. Lucky Ghost, he lives on the beach now, Nonnie.
Who, Ghost?
Mm-hmm. I don't dox. I'm just saying he lives literally on the beach. Literally.
Yeah, I used to. Now I'm just about maybe a minute and a half, 2 minutes from the beach.
Yeah, well, see that you're basically on the beach too. Y'all are lucky.
Yeah.
Like y'all are lucky. I'm just
Yeah.
like, what the hell? But like, and you've gave me many a beach ghost that have umbrellas. You and you're so pale, ghost. You go out in the sun, you're gonna get burnt. You're gonna be a damn lobster. You ain't gonna be a ghost no more. You're gonna be lobster X.
Yeah.
Oh, you're on the river? No, I'm in straight in town, smack dab in town, right on the line. Oh, Noel, if you're listening, I'm right on the line of Bristol, Tennessee and Bristol, Virginia. Come find me, girl. Come on, let's have a little chat. I'm just saying.
Lisa, I have a glamping camper in the yard.
Nonnie, which you need to she wants on that beach. That's what Lisa does. She wants on that beach.
Yeah.
Yeah, honestly, what is your advice, Nonnie? I need what is your advice on what we just talked about?
My advice is she should get no interaction from anybody. You cannot entertain that kid because she always steps over the line. No matter you give her an inch, and she runs with it.
Right.
And you just can't let her in your chats. She has to be blocked from everything, so that way no one can see her at all. Because she's gonna end up hurt. She talks to strange men. She shows her body to them. She lets them know where she lives. She's setting herself up for disaster. I already warned the parents. They're not taking care of her like they should. They're her caregivers, and they should be caring for her.
But isn't she? I think. I mean, and I don't make fun of nobody because if she does have issues, but I think she might be in her 20s.
Yes,
but her mindset is like a 10-year-old or so, something like that.
Yes, she got the mind of a 12-year-old, but she's an adult, and it's very hard to control someone like that because they do still have their rights.
Right.
But you need to do everything you can to try to protect them.
Right. I mean, like, and I feel for her because I'm scared to death that she's going to get hurt, but you don't treat people like that.
No.
You really don't.
I have a granddaughter that stopped developing at 12.
Right.
And she will forever have a caregiver.
Right.
And I'm sorry, but that's for her own protection.
Right. Now, how old is she now, Nonnie?
Huh?
How old is your granddaughter now?
She just turned 16.
Okay, so I mean, like, she's not okay. Yeah. But yes, I mean, but that's the thing because you can't. It's hard. Like if they are autistic or whatever they got going on with them, they can't live by themselves. No. They have to have somebody to care for them, to make sure they take a bath or make sure they eat or whatever the case may be.
They're a danger to themselves because they don't understand the dangers in the world, and they put themselves out there, and they send bad pictures of themselves and talk to strangers, and they think that every stranger is okay, and they just don't get it.
Right.
They
Ghost, I don't know if you know her or not, but she goes by Noelle. That's all I know. That's all I know.
Well, Ghost, I don't think you were around at all when she was coming around. She's pretty much started over on the dump, and then she got kicked off of there for acting inappropriate, and then she went to other, she's bouncing from channel to channel, but she's developmentally very delayed, and it's scary.
Mm-hmm.
It's really hard being a caregiver, especially to someone that as functionable as she is, but yet as dysfunctional as she is.
Right.
It's a fine line that you're walking. Yes,
Ghost. Yes, she was on here, and like I was telling Nonnie, she was dancing and raising her shirt up, and then all of a sudden she was raising her shirt up and putting it in her mouth and dancing up a storm. And I was scared to death that she was showing her bra and everything. I was scared to death she's going to raise, you know what I mean? I was scared to death. But yes, that is her. Yes. And she come in here last night and, you know, just bullying me. Like I was singing on, you know, karaoke. And then all of a sudden she's like, you're a joke. You're making me laugh. This is funny, blah, blah, blah. And then, so Rebel blocks her on that one. It's stinky. I mean, it went quick. It's stinky in on that one. He blocks her. And then as soon as she figures out she's blocked, it can't type no more. She comes in on Noelle. And then she threatens me to find me to whoop my ass. I'm just like, okay. I'm in nothing but nice to you, and you're going to threaten to whoop my ass?
You know, of all people to threaten Angel that don't bother a soul. Like, come on, people. Like, Angel.
I don't mess with nobody. I stay in my own little corner.
Nobody. Angel don't bother a soul. She is the sweetest on here. Like, I don't think that she can get really angry.
But I'd say, just like I told Rebel, he said, babe, everybody knows that me and you are totally opposite. He says, I'm the scary one and you're the nice one.
Even angry. Like, when Becca has to insult someone, it can't even be like a mean insult. It's like a funny like insult, like, Becca, you got more in you. Come on, Becca.
Yeah, because people are, I mean, like a lot of people saying, you really are an angel. And I said, well, you know, I don't, this is me. What y'all see is what you get. And this is exactly how I am a person. Nonnie has talked to me on the phone, you know, privately, and she sees really, I am the same exact person, just like Rebel is. We're the same people on YouTube as we are, you know, behind the scenes. We're the same.
He is going to have every creeper on her.
Hey, Bobby Joe, good to see you, my friend. Good to see you. But it's just like, you know, what can you do? You try to help people, and this is a supportive channel, and you try to be there for them, and you listen to them, and then all of a sudden you just get like, it's just kind of like, you know, and you know, I don't mean to talk about it, but it just kind of aggravates me because it's just like, damn, I was nice to you. I'm nice to everybody, and you're going to treat me like that? Come on now. Like, really? You know? And I really do stay in my own little corner. I'm subscribed to people, and I might watch in the bushes, or I'll come in and say hello, and then I'll watch for a few minutes to give that person a view and show a little support, but then I'm out. Like, I don't go a lot of places, you know? I stay in my own corner. I'm nice as all can be to anybody. I'm a friend to anybody. Nonnie knows, you know, she's been around since day one. Me and her's had crazy discussions. But you know, the thing about it is, I'm not one of those people to turn around and say, okay, here's a screenshot. Like Dumpling, here's a screenshot. I'm going to show you a screenshot of every damn thing we talked about. No, because that's called being a backstabbing bitch. And I've been backstabbed in my life, and that knife hurts. So I will not. You guys can trust me. If y'all want to come and vent to me, I promise I won't tell a soul, because I'm not like that. I'm really not. You know, I don't deal with the drama, but I will nip it in the bud once I see it. And if I don't see it, others will nip it in the bud.
I only share Dumplings because she sends it to me to be shared. And she deserves to be put out there.
Yeah. Hey, Jeffrey, good to see you. I don't know. And you got some noise, darling.
My TV's on now. Low main TV.
Oh, TV.
Because I was like,
sorry about that.
It's all right, honey. I was just like, maybe I don't know what's going on.
No, it's my TV. I'll lower it 1 second.
You're good, honey. You're good. But I'm just like, you know, I've had this channel for almost 3 years, and you know, I don't uphold nothing. Like, I don't uphold nobody. But you know, when I say I'm there for you, I wholeheartedly mean I am, truly. You know, and I get shit on. Yeah, bad things happen to good people when they got big hearts. You know.
True.
Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. Love it, Ghost.
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh no, honey. Lisa know, and like I said, if you guys know me, y'all know I am not one of those people to say shit. I'm really not.
I have to go wash my hands. I just picked up dog stuff.
Nonnie, you do what you got to do, honey. You can mute if you need to. She's taking care of babies.
Ask your husband if he will do a Neil Diamond concert one night.
I will definitely, honey, because I know how much you love Neil Diamond.
Yeah, I wish he would do it. Even Carol, I wonder if she would do it, because I know
she might.
I know tomorrow night Joe's going to do 2 Neil Diamond songs.
That's great. That's great.
Yeah,
Did you have a good birthday, my friend?
Yes, I did. Thank you.
That's great. Tonight is we celebrating Nonnie. You guys want to come up here and shoot the breeze? You sure the heck can. You're more than welcome.
Yes.
Oh Lord, here comes the dagburn troublemaker.
Okay. Jeffrey, I'm glad you said that because I've asked Timbo, I don't know how many times, to do a Neil Diamond. I mean, not Neil Diamond, Neil Young.
No, even Neil Young's good, actually. I have seen him in concert, Tony, before.
Well, I appreciate it, Bobby Joe. You know we appreciate it, my friend. And Bobby Joe, we were supposed to meet, what was it, last year or the year before? Because he was coming through Bristol or close to our area, and he had to get back home. And we're like, daggone it, Bobby Joe. So, yeah, we have friendships outside of YouTube. And we're, when me and Rebel call you guys family, you really, truly are. Your friends and your family. Because, like I said, Bobby Joe was going to come hang out with us for a little bit in a coffee or whatever. And he had to get back. I think he had a flat tire or something like that. I'm like, daggone it.
That's what it's about.
But some people don't look at it. Everybody. Some people don't look at it that way. You know what I'm saying?
No, I get what you're saying.
I wish all these dogs would go to the bathroom at the same time.
Oh, Lord, Nonnie, honey, have you not got rid of none of your babies?
Next week.
Oh, Lord, you're like, and they're how old now? What, 3 or 4 months, something like that?
3 months.
Oh my God, they're like what? They're well ready to be.
Yeah, they're ready.
Yeah, they're well ready.
2 of them go on planes, so.
Hey, so when you come get this hat, take some of these cats.
He's going to Florida. Come here, you.
I thought you said your husband wanted to keep them all.
He does.
Now you're like, no, we're getting rid of some of them. I can't deal with it.
Hey, food ain't cheap.
She's got, look, oh my, is that one of the babies?
Yeah.
Holy crap. That one looks like mommy.
That's beautiful.
Wow.
Just like mommy.
He or she looks exactly like mommy.
Yep.
That big old ears. That big old ears.
Yep.
I really want that dog.
And they are corgi. And what did you say?
Chihuahua.
Your little corgi Chihuahua mix. Yep. It's like some kind of special name. I don't know.
Corgis.
I don't know.
There's another one.
Oh, that's not the gray one that I thought was cute, is it?
No.
Oh.
And they're what? I want that first one.
Almost 4 months old. Lord have mercy. Here, she's showing the babies. Let me make her big screen so we can see them a little bit better.
Oh, you want to say hello? Come here, Bulma.
So which ones are y'all keeping, girl? Oh, look how precious.
How cute.
Look how cute it is. And that one's name is what?
This one's Boomer.
Hi, Boomer. Hi, buddy. I think that's the gray one, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, no, the gray one was orange. Remember? but she's darker now.
I wish she so you can't really see a whole lot of gray, maybe a little bit, but not much.
Yeah,
Oh, that
this
one
is
looks like
this is
your
my
baby.
princess. This is my princess. Huh.
Oh,
Oh.
she's pretty too.
Say
Now
hello.
she looks like the daddy. She's about as
Yep.
the big ears. She looks like the dad, which I think he's got big ears too, don't he?
Yep, he does.
So she looks like him a lot.
Say
Has she
hello.
got
That
any?
one is pretty.
Does she have any dark, or is it just all orange and white?
He's all orange and white.
No. And look,
Yep.
it's like half white and half
Yep.
tan on the back of her neck. Aw. Hello, Mustang Granny. Good to see you, darling.
Hey, Granny.
Hello,
Mustang
Granny.
Granny's in here.
Hello, Granny. Good to see you
I
again.
love you too, Mustang Granny.
The other ones are sleeping.
And Nonnie, she's 25 and holding. If you guys was wondering how old Nonnie is, she's 25 and
she was
holding. That's
21.
it. She's 25 and holding. Daggone it.
I thought it was 21.
She's 25 and holding. That's what Rebel said. So I'm just gonna go by what Rebel said.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh my God. What? Oh Lord, what does your shirt say? She has the amazing shirts. I love her shirts. That is you to a T, honey. That is 100% you.
My other one is better. It says,
I actually got one that says the same thing.
my other one says, I can't help what my face is telling you.
Absolutely. I have a shirt and I've never wore it, but it says my boobs are so big because that's where I keep all my anger or all my rage in there. I'm like, oh my Lord.
Where'd you get that at?
Rebel got it off of me, got it for me a couple years ago off of Temu.
Okay.
He gets it, and I'm like, what the hell? He's like, well, it's true. He says your boobs are big because of the rage you keep in there. And I'm like, well, honey, I must have a lot of rage then.
Oh, Lord.
I have 7, Shelby. And plus,
Good job, Timbo.
I have 3 regular dogs and I have 7 puppies. So there's homes for 3, so we will have 4. So
Are you going to keep the 4? Are you going to try to find homes for them, or you don't know yet, really?
We're probably going to keep the 4.
I want the first one.
If someone came to me and said they wanted a puppy,
right,
we would probably go ahead and get rid of it.
Right.
But at this point, we're falling in love with each one of them.
I know, and it's hard to, because even the 3 that you're going to get rid of, it's hard because you're like, I've took care of you guys for 4 months, you know?
I don't even, like one of the ones that is going to Florida, she's just an amazing dog. And I have them sitting on command. They know when it's time to, when I tell them to come, they come.
Right. Like, so you're training them little tricks and stuff like that, like the regular commands that you need.
Yeah,
you know.
they're all being trained and they're all learning. And I don't know. They all know their pee pad. You know, they don't go in the house, you know, other than in the pee area.
Right.
I don't even have that in my house. Period.
And now they're all
box or nothing. And
now they're
they go
the puppies are all eating regular food now, ain't they?
Yep, they're all on puppy chow. Yep.
So they got those little baby piranhas that bite you and they hurt.
Oh, they hurt.
That gravy train's good for dogs.
So whatever you do, don't walk out of the bedroom without socks and slippers on your feet because you're not going to be able to walk.
Uh-huh. And I know how clumsy Nonnie is, bless her heart.
Yeah.
Nonnie is clumsy.
Yeah, they'll make me fall.
Nonnie is definitely clumsy. That is for sure. So you better hold on to the wall or whatever you got to hold on to so you don't trip and fall.
I do. I walk with my back on the wall.
Oh my goodness.
Because I know they're going to get me.
Because they know that you took care of them. So you're like, you're like kind of like my mama in a way, like my second mama. So we listened to you, and I bet you their mom, what's her name, Rosie? I bet you that she's not really doing much with them now.
No,
I'm going to watch TV very soon.
She'll come in and she'll discipline them.
I'm going to drop it, go in the chat.
All right,
Jen. Thank you for coming up, sweetheart.
Before I go, just let you know, I'm probably going live tomorrow night to watch the sunset.
Okay. All righty. I love to watch it because it's amazing and it's very relaxing, Jeffrey.
Thank you. No, that's Steve-O. I did go live last Monday.
Yeah, Jeffrey, he's at, and I don't dox, but he's in the state of Rhode Island. So I don't know what part, and I would never say that anyway, but he does a lot of the sunsets.
I'm New Hampshire.
New Hampshire? I know where New Hampshire is.
Yep.
Yeah, actually, I know one of the Rebels, actually, who subscribed to your channel and Rebels channel sometimes comes to where I am from.
Yeah. But yeah, so Jeffrey's in Rhode Island and he puts a lot of pictures. He puts a lot of sunsets. He puts a lot of videos of the ocean. They're beautiful. They're beautiful.
We have a beautiful ocean front around here, huh, Jeffrey?
There is a lot of beautiful.
Yep.
Do y'all have the same? Do y'all have the same? Y'all have the same ocean, then, don't you, Nonnie?
Yes.
Like this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Back before tomorrow, I'll try to take 2 pictures because when you asked about my birthday, I got 2 autographed baseballs of my baseball team. And I helped out one of them get all the coaches signed it, and the team players, and another one just the players for the last game. We all done with baseball till next year.
Yay, that's awesome.
Yeah, I'll take a picture tomorrow if I remember.
Nice.
No, I'm going to watch the news now. Have a good night.
You too, honey. Thank you for coming up.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Thank you.
Good night, man. Good night.
Angel, I'm going to run, honey.
All right. Well, thank you for coming up. I'm going to make this real long anyway. Just got to shoot the shit and wish you a very happy birthday, Nonnie, and know that we love you and I really, really appreciate you. And there's many times that you've been there for me, and I really appreciate you, honey.
We have to do this more often.
Yeah, just chat, just talk.
Yep.
I agree.
Yep.
But I love you, Nonnie. I hope you have a good birthday.
Happy birthday. If I don't see you before your birthday, happy
25 and holding, honey.
Thank you.
Remember, tell Mr. Nonnie or Nick to make you a dagburn cake.
I will.
All right, love you, Nonnie. Have a good night, love. Love you. See ya. Oh my gosh, guys! Like I wasn't going to make this real long anyway, but just chatting up a little bit, just kind of makes you feel good, just to talk to somebody,
Yeah, it really does.
I mean, just my youngins are back home. Tyler and Trinity, they spent their weekend with their older brother, and they got back home today. So I heard him say, "Mom," and I'm like, "Huh?" It's been too quiet in this house for 4 days. So
I heard that.
But I'm just like, you just, the golden rule, you treat others the way you want to be treated. I've always stuck by that rule. And unfortunately, some people don't stick by that rule, but you just try to be good to people.
I knew your name was Angel for a reason.
I love you, Nonnie. Have a good night. Thank you, sweetheart, for coming up. I know you're sidetracked with your babies, but I love you, honey. Happy birthday. I know a lot of people tell me that, but I'm just like, I don't uphold to be nothing because what you see here is what you see in person.
You got to understand. I asked you if I could sing a gospel song. Everybody asked prior. They said absolutely not. I come to your channel. You said go for it.
Absolutely.
Hey, now everybody's talking about Jesus. Thank God. It won't me. It won't you. But it was a spark.
Right. It was in not just the people singing me saying that's absolutely you sing what you want to, if the good Lord puts you a song on your heart for you to sing a Christian song, go ahead, honey. I'm not, I'm not going to stop you and say, oh my gosh, you can't sing that, because I'm not like that. I'm not like that.
How many times I've told that before I got to your channel?
Probably a
20,
bunch.
20, I think it was 23.
And that's extremely sad, though, you know, because I want people to be their self, you know. I mean,
Yeah.
Lady Sky, she comes up here and she sings. And, you know, I'm like, what would you like to sing, honey? If it's just me and her and, you know, and I share her song, she tells me what she wants to sing. And it was no issue. She sings a lot of Christian songs too. And I love them because it reminds me, you know, like they're older, like the older hymns are amazing and you don't hear them much anymore, you know, and they're great. They
And
really
there's a
are.
man upstairs that created every one of us.
Mm-hmm. Have a good night, Lisa. Love you, darling. Thank you for coming in and hanging out with me for a little bit.
And if you think about it, everything on earth comes from the dirt.
Mm-hmm.
Think about it. The buildings. Okay, you gotta have the wood that comes from trees, which comes from dirt.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, you got the metals, which comes from the zinc and all that in the earth from dirt. They put all that together. They make steel. Um, everything arrived from earth. I mean, from dirt. Everything we're looking at today. And another thing is, if you don't believe in resurrection, what about spring? Everything dies in the winter, right? On earth, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Outside.
Yep.
So in springtime, everything comes back up. So why wouldn't you believe in the resurrection of Jesus Christ?
I don't
I
know.
mean,
That's what
really.
we just got to pray for these people. You know what I mean?
Oh,
That's all
that's
we.
all you can do.
It's sad.
You
It's
tell them.
sad, but it's true. You know.
I mean, but really, you can simply put it to them like that. Look, winter comes, everything dies. Spring comes, everything grows again. That's called
And the
resurrection,
bees and the
boys.
pollen and everything. It drives you crazy. You can't breathe or nothing.
I know, but that's called resurrection. It's the
There's my
same
rebel.
thing. Get up in
Well,
here, boy.
Rebel is the one. Honestly, guys, honest to God, people. My real name is Rebecca, as most of you guys probably know. But you know, my whole entire life, people, you know, when I introduce myself, I've always say, "My name's Becca. Nice to meet you," or you know, whatever. So I've always called myself Becca, but my real name is Rebecca, and it's spelled the biblical way. Now, Rebel is the one that gave me the nickname Angel. He gave me the nickname Angel. He said it fits me to a T because he's, you know, he could explain it better than I can. But I'm just saying he's the one that gave me my nickname Angel. So I just put Angel or Becca. You can call me either, or you could say Angel Becca, whatever. It don't matter. It don't matter to
That's what
me.
I'm going back to. That's what I'm saying. You was the first one to let me do it with the name Angel. First one. Now
Well,
everybody's doing
that means a lot because you know that means a lot to me because you know you was nice enough to ask me, which I wouldn't have cared. Like you know, you've been up here many times. I'm like, you know, go ahead if you want. Like last night, you asked about a Slipknot song. I'm like, you can do it. You could do it. Like it just whatever you get your mind to, go ahead and do it because you do an amazing job anyway. You know. Oh well, I call Rebel Babe too, but he calls me Angel.
it. I call you
I
baby girl
just
sometimes.
seeds. Isaiah Seeds. Welcome. I hope you are well. I'm probably saying your name incorrectly, but I apologize. But welcome. Thank you so much for being in here. But see, I welcome everybody with open arms because I just want people to feel comfortable in here, and I want
Yeah.
people to feel like that they're supported and they're loved, and you know that they actually have people that care about them, which we do. But you know what I'm saying. And not all YouTube. Like if you go on a live YouTube, you know, like I mean, I'm just saying. I'm not going to say no names, but I'm just saying there's other YouTube creators that just don't really seem like they care. They genuinely care about you. You know what I mean? And I don't want to be like that. That, like I said, what you see right here in person is what you see in person in real life. Like I'm the same person. Is ya skied? Is ya skied? Well, welcome, is ya skied? I probably, like I said, I apologize for saying it wrong, but welcome. I hope you are well. And my allergies are getting the best of me, guys. I apologize. I'm sorry for barking in y'all's ears. Bobby Joan, I'm so happy for you, my friend. I'm so happy for you. I call mine babe. He's just country. Babe, come here, babe. Rebel, if you're still in here, they want to know the story why you call me an angel. All right, thank you, Jeffrey. I'll check them out once I get off this live, honey. I love to see the pictures. They're so calming.
To an angel, how do you let him close to where you are? How do you talk to an angel? It's like trying to catch a falling star.
That's a good song. Not skied, but skied. Short E sound. Skied. Well, honey, I'm Southern, so I probably am trying to pronounce it that way, but I'm having a hard time. So, is you skied? There we go. Is you skied? Okay. I'm hoping I'm saying it right this time. I apologize. I'm sorry, but welcome. Is you skied? But yeah, I don't know where Rebel's at. I figured he would come up here and entertain you guys with the story of why he called me that, but I don't know where the heck he's at. It's hard. Well, you can laugh all you want to, but you know, I'm Southern, so if you're having a hard time with me trying to say it, that's how I talk. So I'm sorry.
Me too, boss.
That's how I talk.
Me too, boss.
Is you skied? As in, is you scared? Is you skied?
Are you scared or are you scared?
You're scared.
Are you scared or are you scared?
No, you're scared.
Is it a crick or a
like I told you guys, I'm originally from Greenville, South Carolina, which is a pretty southern state. And I was raised in Irwin, Tennessee. So I have a very southern slang. So I apologize, guys, if I say things incorrectly. It's very hard for me to pronounce things correctly.
Me too.
Yeah, like scared, but the slang, we say skied. Oh, are you? So you know about the southern slang? Skied, you know. I know you are, Bobby Joe. And then I think you said that you're in Tennessee now. So, but yeah, I was born in Greenville, South Carolina. I never really lived. I lived there for a little bit. And then I moved to Irwin, Tennessee, and it's a really small town. But yes. Yeah, I was born in Greenville Memorial Hospital in 1986. So, but yep, that's where I was born at. And Lord, that's almost 39 years ago. So yeah. I lived in Travelers Rest, South Carolina, Marietta, South Carolina, close to Easley, South Carolina, all in that area when I was younger, but I can't remember a whole lot of it, like bits and pieces, because I was really young. And then, and then we moved to Irwin, Tennessee, when I think I was 10 or something like that, and that's where I was raised at. I was born in Greenville, South Carolina, and raised in Irwin, Tennessee. So yeah, I got a bunch of slang, and it's hard for me to pronounce certain words. So y'all just gotta bear with me, and I'm just winging. Oh, it's just an open panel. So yes, Bobby Joe, you're my brother from another mother. I love you, brother. So what's tonight's topic? We're just talking about whatever, honey. Shooting the shit. We're shooting the shit. Pretty much. I'm sure if you know that saying, we're just talking about whatever. It's an open panel. We was talking about and celebrating Nonnie's birthday, but she had to go. She had to take care of her babies and some other stuff. So we was celebrating Nonnie's birthday for a few minutes and chatting with her. And then now we're just kind of talking about whatever. We're talking about whatever that you want to talk about. But yeah, I'm telling you, Lord have mercy. But what my little rant was, I mean, that really was a rant. You know, you're nice to people and they shit on you pretty much. And when you have a big heart, people take that into consideration as in, well, she's got a big heart, so she's got a caring heart. So let me stomp on it a little bit and just treat her like crap. And, you know, I'm about over it. Like, I've still got a caring heart and I still want to be there for people, but you can only take so much till you snap in half. And last night was just a little bit of a straw that broke the camel's back with a specific person. And I'm washing my hands, but it just bothered me as in the fact that I was nice as all get out to that person. And they wind up using my kindness for a weakness and just stomping all over me when I genuinely care about people. Get her done. Absolutely. Get her done, Becca. Woohoo. Yeah. Get her done. Oh my goodness gracious. Tanya, where'd you go? You up and down, Burn disappeared on me. But you shouldn't knowingly, willingly, and intelligently play anyone. Absolutely.
I'm right here. I'm just trying to get
Like
me
people was telling me last night, you know, because we do karaoke on the weekends, every weekend, and Tony knows this. And I think you was up on panel, Tony, last night when I said, you guys hold on a minute because I have to address something real quick. I think you was there. And everybody was
yes,
like,
I sure was.
Like everybody was like, because, you know, I'm not one of those people to like typically just stop what I'm doing and address the issue. I mean, I do to a certain extent, but not with that. So, you know, I just stopped what I was doing. We stopped karaoke. We had almost a full panel and people was just like they're like Nonnie was saying earlier, you're the sweetest, most kindest person, but you can only take so much and then you snap. So I snapped a little bit last night because I'm not putting up with no shit and nobody shouldn't have to. And, you know, everybody that was on panel, they're not used to me being that way. So they're just like, what? Like, she stood up for herself, but we don't know this person. Well, you know, you can only handle so much until you just have to say something in order to get it off your chest to make yourself feel better, you know? Now, then we moved to Nashville and now in Lewisburg. You're still what? I don't even know how far you are from me, Bobby Joe. What about 5? Are you close to Nashville? If you're close to Nashville, you're still probably about 5 hours from me? Something like that. I don't know. Yeah, nobody should be playing anybody's fool, period. Well, you know, and a lot of people say that, okay, so you're still probably about 5 or 6 hours away from us, Bobby Joe, which I know you know where Bristol is. So that I think you're probably about that away from us. No, I'm very, very genuine. I'm blunt and to the point. I'm nice as all can get out. I'm very supportive of people. Like people come to me, messaging me, like Tony, for example, you'll message me and you need some advice. And I won't say about, you know, whatever, because I'm not like that. But like, he's just like, she's generally a good person. Like she wants to be there for you and she ain't going to say shit. And I'm not like that. You know, you know, the way I see it is stay true and stay real or stay the hell away from me. Cause I don't have time to deal with that shit. You know, that's just me though. You know, I mean, I'm just blunt and I'm honest and I'm the same way in person as on these streets, you know, and it really irks me. These people on YouTube, they're totally different on YouTube. But then when you meet them in person, they're like a totally, like not even the person you knew that you supported, that you hung out with or whatever. It's not even the same person on YouTube as in person, if that makes sense. And I'm not like that. Nope. What you see is what you get. That's it, period. That's it.
I've met somebody that is real on YouTube in person, and they're the same. They're the same as they are on YouTube. I have met them.
Oh, they say. I mean, but you know what I'm saying. There's several people on YouTube, and like they're,
Oh yeah,
they're
fake as they can
totally
be.
different if you met them in person. Is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah. But I met a few that's real.
Right,
A
right.
few
And that's
in
probably
person.
very few and far between. I'm just saying.
Yeah, not many. Not many.
But you know what I mean?
Many.
Like, and some people take it to their head. Like, I'm a little YouTuber. I don't claim if I grow big, that's great, but I don't claim to be real big. I just want, more people come over here and get some positive and support and stuff like that. And, so I'm just like, if I grow a little bit, that's fine, to be a difference in more people's lives. But I don't see me getting real huge. Now, some of those, there's a bunch of YouTubers out there. They're big and they take it to their head and they're just straight up dickheads when you meet them in person. You know what I mean? So I'm not like that. Not at all.
Well,
And neither is my husband. Rebel ain't like that either.
I've met a few that's been pricks. I have. But mainly the ones I actually like, they seem to be all right when I met them in person.
Right. Is it dry?
But there's a few though that disappointed me.
Right. Because you're like, I thought you was a different person. Yes, honey.
Yeah.
I thought you was like this way, and then you wind up being a different way. It's like, I know you, but I don't know you. Yes, Tyler, honey.
There's a few disappointed me. Yeah.
I don't know who you are is just scared because it seems like that you know who I am, but I've never seen you before unless you're under like a different name.
That's no
because it says now let's talk about your weak points. Everybody has weak points. The fact that you get overlooked sometimes that hurts your feelings. Absolutely. It don't matter who you are. If you're on YouTube and you're trying to be a difference and you want people to come over and hang out with you and you wind up having, just a few people, it does bother you. You would be human if it didn't bother you. It's just a point. It's just the name of the game, and unfortunately people are more, intrigued and they kind of flock to drama than coming over to a positive channel where you just, people are themselves and we just have fun and we support one another, So that's the only downfall. That's what sucks about it, You be human not to say that.
Well.
Hey. Oh well, honey, I'm out of my box. I came out of my box earlier.
Oh no, you did that last night.
Everybody's like, what the heck? Where what in
I just looked at
like you're like, I don't like I know this is Becca.
I
but
had no words for you. I just had I didn't know what to say.
You're like, wow. Like she stood up for herself. Like she definitely don't take no shit. I wonder who I learned that from. Rebel. That's exactly who I learned it from. Tony Trinity saying hello. They can actually see you now. They couldn't see you before. I had to turn on the back and everything. Now she's figured out.
Hey,
in the corner of her.
You're such a cutie. I just want you to know that. I just want you to know you're a cutie.
She looks exactly like her mama. She's got half red hair and half black hair.
No.
No,
she got her
Tony.
Mama talked.
Yes, she does look like me.
She got her mama talked.
She looks like her mama.
And she definitely got her dad talked.
Oh my gosh. You know, oh my God. And Tyler, Lord have mercy. Tyler is rebel made over to a T. Trinity
Oh, yeah.
looks exactly like me, except she's got her daddy's toot and temper. This little lady
Wow.
beside me, like, okay, she's done with school now. She'll be a freshman in high school next year. Her and Tyler both will because they're twins. But she got in 3 fights in school last year. 3. Tony.
Oh, Lowe's.
3.
Every single year.
It's like, damn, girl.
Every fight I got into, they kicked me out for a month.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, it's not my fault. It's their fault.
It's not her fault.
That sounds like Timbo right there.
It is. I'm telling you.
What did he say?
He said it sounds like Timbo, your daddy. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but they have the kind, when they love wholeheartedly, and they get that from me and Rebel both, more so me, but like she looks like me to a T. She acts like her daddy. She's got her daddy's temper, but she
Well, she's
loves
got you both topped.
when she loves like I do. She's got a big heart. And Tyler, he looks exactly like Rebel, and he acts like Rebel and everything, and he's got Rimple's temper, but he also has a big heart like Mama does. So it's just like, Oh,
Okay.
Trinity Jeffrey said hello. She can't hear because I got the headphones on.
Let me see those headphones real quick.
Have a good night, Bobby Joe. Much love to you, my brother.
So what's going on?
He's like, mm-mm.
What?
Have a great week too, Bobby Joe. Can you hear anything?
Can you hear anything, Randy?
I don't know. I can't hear.
What about you? Can you hear anything?
Yeah, I can hear now. I think she was trying to listen and see what everybody was saying. It's just me and Tony. I mean, yeah, it's just me and Tony up here. Everybody, people are in chat. I'm answering people in chat too. Yeah, I mean, like I could cuss. I mean, like I don't cuss a whole lot, but I do cuss when sometimes it happens. The only one word I do not like is GD. I do not like that whatsoever. Tony, you have never ever heard me say that, and you've heard me tell people many times, please do not say that word on here. Exactly. Please do not. That's the only word I do not.
That's what I say. I can tolerate the other ugly words, but not the curse word.
No, that's the worst.
There's only one curse word, and that's the Lord's name in vain.
Mm-hmm. Huh?
You can look that up.
Mm-hmm. But that's the only word I do not like. Like I do not like.
I can tolerate the rest. I don't like to hear it, but I can tolerate it now. I mean, I got baptized April 16th. Yes, I still drink my beer, but no, I don't get drunk. And I hang out.
Y'all want to see my phone case? It's pretty.
But the thing about it is, Tony, like you said in a previous live when we did the awareness live for alcoholism, you said you have to drink in order to live. And that's what's sad about it. That's what I'm saying. That's what's really sad about it. Because you're like, I would love to quit, but I can't. I can't do it. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. What, Trinity, honey? Ask them if a what? Let me say the darn. But yeah, that's what I was saying. You don't do it to get drunk. You do it to live. There's a difference.
I want to see my phone case.
Trinity wants to know if y'all want to see her phone case. Lord, Trinity, show it to him.
No, I want to hear her sing a good song.
I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, they can't see it.
Well, you're going to have to sit over here like where you're at.
Tell her sing me a good song.
They want to sing you a song. They want you to sing a song. Tom making excuses. Making excuses about what? I don't know what you're talking about. Stop making excuses. Making excuses about what? Are you talking to Tony? Honey, he's been on life support and everything. He has to have, a little bit of alcohol a day or he's going to die.
I wish I had an excuse.
And honey, we did, like I said, we did a live on alcoholism, and he said, "Here, Becca, show this to everybody and let people know, I almost
What
died
it
for
would do.
alcoholism, you know."
It's
And
bad.
I know some people like that, my niece, she was a real bad alcoholic, and she stopped cold turkey. I mean, completely cold turkey, just stopped. And
Killed her deader than Hades, didn't it?
she was doing some hard stuff. Let's just say the really strong stuff every day, all day long.
I'm gonna go to bed. I love y'all.
I love you. And
Night,
she quit cold turkey. And when she quit cold turkey, her kidneys shut down. She wound up on life support. She had to do dialysis and everything. And she almost died several times. And they said, well, she could drink a beer a day, and that would help with her kidneys because she was on dialysis. And so she would do that, just one beer a day. They said it would be good for her kidneys to help kind of flush it out and stuff. And then the thing about it is she went over and went a little bit overboard, and now she's back on liquor again. After she almost died and everything, they said one beer a day is okay for her kidneys to help flush them a little bit because she's on dialysis. And now she's back to drinking again. So, I mean, like, she's like, I know what Tony's saying is true, because she quit cold turkey and it almost killed her. And then now she's back to drinking. I don't know if she gets drunk or she just drinks, the little bit stronger alcohol every day just to survive. Yeah. Well, see, I'm thinking, I don't
It's
really know,
facts.
because I haven't drunk in many, many, many years. Well, yeah, but that's what I'm saying. She quit cold turkey. She
But
didn't
I
like
recommend nobody ever touch it.
she didn't like baby step it, like wing herself off. She just completely stopped. And when she completely stopped, she almost died. She was on life support like 3 different times, dialysis and all kinds of stuff. She's got that like port that goes into her arm, and you could feel it where it's under the skin. I don't know what it's called, a fissure or something like that. And you could feel her vein. And now she's back to drinking. But like, I completely understand what you're talking about, Tony. I really do, because my niece did the same exact thing.
I
And
died twice.
now, did you stop drinking alcohol? Is that why you was on life support, or was it just shutting down your kidneys and stuff like that?
No, it just shut me down. And then I quit for 2 months and 8 days and died again.
Mm.
So I said, nah, I'm just going to drink beer.
Right.
And then the little single shots of whiskey, 2 of them a day, and maybe a 12-pack a day, 8 to 12.
Right. Yeah, alcohol, like you said, Tony, alcoholism is definitely the
Alcohol is the
devil.
only drug, if you stop by yourself, will kill you. Plus Xanax.
Really, I don't do nothing.
That's
I
the
ain't drunk.
only 2 drugs that will kill you if you quit by yourself. You have to be hospitalized and all that before you quit.
Yeah, I don't know nothing about that, and I have no idea, honey.
Well,
I ain't drunk a
do
drop.
Xanax. I don't do drugs. I mean, well, alcohol is a drug, and well, marijuana is a drug too. That's the only 2. Well, and nicotine.
And Tony, I think this person in chat, I think they know you, because they're saying a lot of stuff.
What is it? I can't read it. Let's see. Let me pull up my.
Yeah, because it might be somebody you know, and I don't want to address nothing because I have no idea. I mean, it's a new person, which I welcome everybody. I just don't know.
Okay,
who.
can you
I
tell
don't
me
know.
the name?
It's the eyes. Yes, is you scared or scared? The one we was just talking about. Yeah, they're saying things in chat, but I don't. That's towards
Are
you,
they
brother.
saying
So you can address that
personal
stuff.
things about me?
It's not nothing docs. They're just saying, I'm just gonna let you read it because I'm not like that. So I'll just let you read it. It's not nothing docs. I don't know. I don't know nothing about that. Is you scared? I have no idea, honey. I don't know. I don't know. I let Tony address that because I have no clue. We're just up here shooting the shit, and I don't know nothing about that, nor do I need to know. Tony's my friend. I just figured he should address what you're saying because I don't know.
Okay, as far as I know, I don't know. But yeah, you might be right.
Honey, I don't know. And Pasta, I see you in the back, but I'm not going to pull you up because I don't see your face. You have to show me your face and then turn your camera off before I pull you up.
Tell the truth, Tony. I just did. I just said I don't know. I mean, it's not been diagnosed, but yeah, I think something's going on.
Hello,
Yo, what up? What
Pasta.
up? What up, guys? How you doing? What's going on?
What up?
How you guys doing? What do you? How's your day today? Where you guys from? What part of the country? It's America. I know that.
We're
You
doing
guys,
Just
good.
America. Just
you guys,
America.
America.
Just
Okay,
America.
good. That's it. That's a good thing. We don't like people from other countries, man. Uh,
Oh,
so
I
what do we
love
do?
everybody.
Why? They're all.
I
They
just
look
do.
funny. They look funny
I'm,
and they talk funny. I don't want nothing to do with them people.
I'm
Come
not
on.
like that, honey. I love everybody.
How do you love everybody? I guarantee you getting fights on here all the time. You don't
No, I
love
don't.
everybody. You know? What they say in a
No,
fighting stream
that
where we
don't
all get
happen.
along? Okay, that's a
This
change of
is a,
pace.
honey, this is a positive channel. So we don't get fights. We don't do drama, none of that shit over here.
Perfect. I
If
don't
it,
want that. I don't want drama anyway.
yeah, we don't do that over here. So that's what I said. I
Cool.
give everybody the benefit of the doubt and just let people know that that I support you guys because I also suffer with mental health and I did this channel on mental health many years ago. So, I just want to be a difference in people's life and let people know that they're not alone and they're supported. And this is a positive place to be at.
I take everything I said back then. You got the southern accent, southern twang a little bit, huh?
Yeah, I was born in South Carolina and then I actually live in Virginia now. So, yeah, I'm a little southern. And it's just scared. Pasta's trying to disrupt our session. You're a dweeb, Pasta. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know, guys. I don't know.
Listen, hold on. Do you know what I like? I like how everybody on these stream yards, they're these isolationists, right? They don't want new people in the stream, okay? They like to say stuff from the panel, yet they never contribute to the panel most of the time. That's what I've seen. And like, let's be honest, who the F are they to say anything? Like, what kind of content do they provide? Do they get up on here? No, they don't. So their opinion means nothing to me. And I don't believe that you should be persuaded by them either, because what are they doing for you?
Oh, the way that me and my husband do our channels, everybody's entitled to their own opinion. And then we just go up, go on your merry way. People can say how they feel. And then we consider, friends and family. So, you state your piece, you state your opinion or whatever. And that's it. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion. You know what I mean?
I
So
do, yes. I respect that as well. I feel the love already emanating from the colors of your head.
thank you.
And I'm not even trolling. Yeah, I mean, you got colors.
Thank you. I love the tie dye. I'm just like a pert hippie.
It's
I love it.
awesome. Yeah.
I bet
Yeah, I'm
he's
just
40
hanging
plus
out.
and lives with his mom. I don't know.
I'm just towing some cars right now. It's like what? It's almost midnight. I'm out here working.
Oh,
I'm a
you're in
tow
the
guy.
same time zone as me and Tony.
Oh, I
It's
know.
11.
Listen,
It's
Bring
you
me
ain't.
a car, drop off in
11:41.
my driveway.
I'm not
It's a
far
Okay?
from Virginia. I'm not too
it's
far
a
from Virginia.
it's 11:41 p.m. my time.
We're on the
Me
East
too.
Coast. That's
Yep.
it.
And Tony is too. Yep. We're
That's
all
good.
on the same time zone.
So we're on the same wavelength, per se.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so drop off a car, man. I'll be waiting.
Oh yeah, I'll be dropping off a junk car. Yeah, I'm hauling some junk.
Oh, it's junk. Okay.
Uh huh.
Never mind. Never mind.
You guys should know all about that. You're from Virginia. I bet you guys know some of the junk cars, right? They tow junk cars, right?
Oh
Yep.
yeah, definitely. Yep.
Every day, all day.
See, I'm right up your alley, man. I'm your type of people.
Well, I'm actually in Kentucky, but yeah, I'm
Same
right on
thing,
the
dude.
United States state line.
Same fucking thing. Kentucky people, They scrap cars like crazy. I know all about Kentucky. I've been up
Yep,
there.
yep, yep. Hey, let me tell you guys a story. The last time I went to scrapyard, I took a bunch of my beer cans off.
Okay.
Have I told this story yet?
I don't think so, honey. I don't think so.
It has to do with a side by side and 3 girls.
Oh Lord.
Sounds fun.
No, no,
It
no,
sounds fun already, dude.
not like
Woo!
that. Not like that.
Shamey, Tony.
No, 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 no.
Mhm.
All right, me and Red go to scrapyard. We got 9 bags of cans. We done crushed
Right,
them. You know, I got one of them hand crushers and stuff.
right.
So we drop off these cans at it's called Mike Holt's Recycling.
Okay.
Well, weighed them out, got our money.
Mm-hmm.
As we leave, we're going out. We got about a mile from his shop. Here comes a side by side jumping over the pavement, coming straight at us.
Cool.
So we turn this way, they turn that way, and when they went to recorrect, the driver went flying onto the pavement. A baby went over the bank, and then the passenger would just lunged in there. I was like, Lisa, stop the car. You know, I got call 911. Then I didn't even see the baby, but from the side view mirror, I could see the driver being ejected.
This
And
is
as
like,
I was running down the road, it happened to be the salvage yard's uh, owner's daughter, and she was only 14 years old. wasn't even supposed to have that side by side. The passenger was 16, and they took their baby sister with them, and she was only 4. And I found her almost in the river. I pulled her up the bank, and guess what her name was?
what?
Heaven.
This sounds like a terrible story. Like like
Really?
babies getting ejected. Like, damn, dude, that was deep.
No,
I mean,
I ain't kidding. I ain't kidding. I ain't been a scrapyard since. That's been about
so they're dead,
almost 5.
obviously, right? They're dead, correct?
The what?
Did they die?
No, 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 no.
Oh, good.
No. The driver broke her pelvic bone. The baby just bruised her arm, and the passenger just broke her ankle.
Okay, so the story's not that bad. Okay.
No, it wasn't that bad, but man, imagine that. You know, I know a lot of people just drove on by it just because, well, they didn't hit us. Just keep going. No, I seen her be ejected. I said, no, let's get her.
Yeah.
And it happened to be the scrapyard owner's daughter. Oh man,
Oh
he
my
came there with a
gosh.
rollback. Yeah, yeah, he
Wow.
came there with a rollback madder than Hades.
Oh, a tow
All
Mm-mm-mm.
truck.
pulled up. He said, I already took care of them. I done beat their butt. You know,
Right.
yeah, but
He whooped
then
their ass. That's what he did. He whooped their ass.
as soon as he pulled up, he did.
Damn.
I mean, these kids look like they was in their 20s. No, one was 14, one was 16, and one was 4. But I mean, the 4-year-old, of course, you knew she wasn't old. But yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, I was just gonna tell you about that. Yeah,
Wow.
I I wasn't even hollering for 911 until I heard the baby crying over the hill and I couldn't find her. And when I got her
Wow.
and she told me her name and she said her name was Heaven, I said, wow, wow. You know
Yeah,
what I
it's
mean?
just scared. If you want to come up, honey, just show me that you're a real person down below, and then you could turn off your camera just like Pasta did. If you want to come up and chat a little bit, more than welcome to. I mean, like this is an open panel. Like I welcome everybody. You know, I don't know people. I love to meet new people. I give people the benefit of the doubt as long as they don't cause no issues. You know, I don't make
Hey,
this about drama. You know, I just want to let people know, you know, that they're supported and you know, show that there are good people in this world. You know,
Okay, enough hogging. Let's get down to business. Let's have a conversation about something. So, what do you guys do? Are you guys wait, husband? No, you guys ain't married because you guys are from different states.
oh no, honey, Tattooed Rebel's my husband. Tony's like my brother from another mother. He's been here pretty much since day one.
day one.
How long you been on this stream? How long is this stream yours? Like how long you been doing
I've
it?
been doing this for almost 3 years. It'll be 3 years in November.
About 3 years.
You make
But
money doing it or no?
I'm just a little YouTuber, so not a whole lot of people know me because I just stay to myself. I don't deal with no bullshit or nothing like that. You know,
Do you make money?
Lord no. I monetize, but I don't do it for the money. If people want to send in, you know, things, I appreciate it, but it's not, you know, it's not expected, but it's appreciated. You know what I mean?
I
Like I
do.
just do it because I want to be a difference in people's life and let people know that they're actually good people out in this world. You know.
You're trying to build yourself a little cult following, you know? I get it. I see what you people do over here. It's cool.
Oh, I just want to be the good in the world. You know, I'm not, you know, I don't claim to be perfect. Nobody's perfect, but I just want to be a good person. And there are good people out there. You know, you just got to find them, you know.
So, do we talk about adult stuff over here? Like, what do we want to get into?
You just talk
What?
about
Is
whatever
this
we was talking about earlier. We was,
Where's the boundaries at? I mean, should I look for some boundaries or no?
no?
not
Okay.
really. Just
But
don't say GD. Just don't say
yeah,
GD.
is
Oh,
this
oh, the
Eddie?
Lord. No Lord's name in vain, right?
Yes.
Is this Eddie?
Huh?
Is this Eddie?
Who's Eddie?
Okay, never mind then.
Which Eddie? Who asked who? Who asked that question? I know an
I
Eddie.
asked you. No, I asked you.
Oh, no one in the chat asked because I'm driving. I can't see.
No.
No, it won't in the chat. I asked you.
Yeah, I think Eddie, I think All Things Serious changed his name. I think it's something else now,
Oh,
but I'm
did
not
he?
for sure. I'm not for sure.
Okay.
I'm not
Well,
100.
I want to
Don't quote
know
me. I
who
might be
is.
wrong.
I want to know who it is. Yes, scared or
I
scared.
have no idea. I told them they could come up. They're more than welcome to come up and talk a little bit. I'm just going to be on here for a few more minutes longer,
They
but they're
still
more than welcome
talking
to
Oh,
come up
trash.
come
here.
on. I got all night. I got a lot of cars to go get.
Like I said, drop one off.
Oh,
He
you want
said,
me to
I'll
get
take
off?
care of it for you.
Oh, you said
Hey,
drop one off. Drop a car off.
yeah.
I got an Equinox today. It's got
Hey, I'll make
115,000
it.
miles.
All right.
What state are you in, Pasta?
Can you guess from my accent or no?
It sounds like
I'm
you're
gonna say
maybe
Wisconsin.
from Ohio.
Close.
Wisconsin. Wisconsin.
No, not
No, he
really.
Indiana.
said he was in the same time zone as us. So I'm thinking
Oh, in the same
West
time. Indiana.
Virginia or
Indiana.
Ohio or Indiana, something to that effect.
Let's go with Pennsylvania.
Oh, well, I didn't hear no
Oh, that's
Pennsylvania.
close.
I didn't
That's
hear
close.
that's you don't have a strong Pennsylvania accent.
I don't.
Right?
No, not at all. Not at
Well, that's
all.
good. That's good.
You really don't. Not one bit. I didn't even guess Pennsylvania because it didn't even cross my mind.
Huh.
You know, like some Pennsylvanians, they have a strong accent. Real strong, you know.
Like which part of PA? It matters. It all matters.
Um, my husband, he's got some ex family in Lancaster. I think that's what it's called.
Oh, that's on the west. Wait, is that east? Yeah, that's east. That's on the east.
Oh, they
I have
But
up
no
north they
idea.
call it Lancaster, not Lancaster. They call it Lancaster.
Lancaster. People all
Yeah,
say that.
Lancaster, not Lancaster, but Lancaster.
Yes.
I've heard
Well,
them
that's
say it
why.
both.
is just scared, Nonnie. That's why I just stay to myself. I'm just like, I welcome people to come up and hang out with us and stuff, and sing karaoke on the weekends, and you know just come in here and hang out with us. But I know these YouTube streets can be a pain in the ass, so I just kind of stay to myself. I don't deal with no bullshit or nothing like that. I mean, I'm genuine and real as they come, and I just stay to myself, honestly. I really do, because these YouTube streets are really rough. Definitely.
You
Definitely.
stay in the alleys, huh? You stay in the alleys.
Yeah, because I suffer with mental health, and it's just too daggone stressful to listen to all that he said, she said bullshit. You know what I mean?
Amen
Yeah,
to that, sister.
it's too rough out there for that.
Have a good night, Jeffrey. Thank you for coming up. I appreciate you coming up, my friend. Thank you so much. Is just scared. I really appreciate it. Honey, I'm not changing for nobody. This is the same as what I've always been, and I'll always be this way. So,
How many people you got watching?
7. Like I said, I'm just a little channel. I don't claim to be nothing and I'm not. If I grow a little bit, I appreciate it. But, the way that I look at it is, I started this channel on mental health to bring awareness to mental health, because there's so many people that suffer with mental health. And then I just added karaoke to it because the people, people like music, and where I suffer with mental health, and so many people do, music soothes them, makes them feel a little bit better for a little short time. So we do karaoke on the weekends, and then during the week, I talk about like well-being, like life lessons, and mental health and encouragement, motivation, stuff like that other people won't talk about. I'll talk about it here. You
I got
know,
a question.
people are so hush hush about mental health, and it shouldn't be like that.
Yeah, I got a question, a legitimate. Um,
Sure.
being that mental health is so prevalent on these YouTube streets, specifically like the StreamYard and the streams, do you think it might actually contribute to it, and it should be taken out of your life? What if the streams itself is the cause of exasperating mental health problems?
Well, I think, and just like I said a few minutes ago, excuse me, I
It is what
think
you make of it. It is what you make
well,
of it.
I think a lot of the drama channels, like people are like, I can't deal with this drama shit. It gives me anxiety, blah, 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 and I'm like, so I stay away from them. And I think that does contribute what you're saying. I think it does, excuse me, contribute to, if you suffer with mental health or anything to that effect. If you're going
Right.
on channels that constantly arguing and bickering and fighting and all kinds of crap, that just makes your mental health worse. That makes you,
Okay.
your anxiety. It makes you more stressed out. And so I just try to keep it a calm place over here, you know.
Let's keep it. I like that. Let's make it positive vibes.
Just keep it absolutely good
Okay.
vibes, positive vibes all the way around. Just keep it chill, you know.
So maybe you can go both ways with the YouTube streams. Maybe you can go um, uh, bad for the mental health or positive for the mental health. I mean, I guess you can go one of two ways, right?
Yes, but I try to keep it on a positive approach. So like
Oh, right, right, right.
if you look at my previous lives, I've talked about depression, anxiety, PTSD, a bunch of other things, because I
Do you take
suffer with them,
meds?
and I want, yes, I do. And I want
What
to be
kind?
a difference. I'm honey, all different kinds. There's all nothing good. Let's put it that way. That work worth a crap. It don't,
No,
I
no
mean,
Xannies.
I'm
You don't
just
take
saying,
no Xannies?
Lord, no. Nope. I
Lord,
know.
no. That's funny.
Absolutely
Good.
not. That's what I said. The crap that they give you ain't worth a hoot. But I am on medication. But it's sad to see, because you're trying to break the stigma, that you don't hear people talk about mental health at all. And they're like, put it under a rug and don't talk about it. And then unfortunately, bad things can happen. And I don't want to see that happen. You know what I mean? People can unalive themselves just because they didn't have nobody to talk to or to feel supported. And I don't want that ever happen to anybody,
Did you ever struggle with addictions?
No, I did not. No, I just suffer with PTSD. I got a lot of trauma. I got childhood PTSD. Hmm.
Do you think so, or do you think they just told you to think that you do?
Oh no, I've been diagnosed. I have childhood PTSD from a childhood trauma. you know, rough childhood, and then I also have adult PTSD. So I've had PTSD pretty much all my life, and it's just scared, honey. Smoking cigarettes is I don't smoke weed. I don't do nothing like that. Smoking cigarettes is really the only thing that keeps me somewhat calm, because the medication don't work worth a damn, and that's just being honest with you. You know, I mean, I'm just telling
Can
you.
I guess what you're on? Can I guess what you're on? Okay, you're probably on. Give me a sec. What's that one called? Dang. Oh, hold on. It's not Remeron. You're not on Remeron. It's
No.
not Seroquel. Okay, Risperidol potentially.
Well, honey, I have tried meditation, and meditation is, it doesn't work for me, but it might work for you guys. But like Yoda, I've tried to do it, or yoga. I've tried to do it. It just, I can't get my mind calmed down enough to just focus on and breathe. It seems like it gives me more anxiety, But that's just me, though. Each his own. You do what you want, what's best for you, you know.
You want to hear about the smoking? So I've been smoking like 2 packs a day, but for the last 3 weeks, I've been chewing nicotine gum. I haven't had a cigarette in like 3 weeks.
Oh, that's great. That's excellent.
I almost broke today because I cracked a Red Bull because I had to go on like a tow, and I was gonna buy a Black and Mild, but I didn't. I
Well,
talked
that's
myself
good.
up.
Oh,
Hey,
black and
Mary
mild is
Jane. Good to
good.
see you, darling. I hope you are
What
well,
kind do you like?
sweetheart.
Do you like wine?
Oh, it doesn't really matter. I'll pick a Black and Mild. I think if I
That's
have
what
one
I'm
Black
saying.
and
Do you like the wine one?
I kind of like the vanilla-ish ones, the casinos. I think there's other ones that kind of like are vanilla. They were
I like the
decent.
one that's black and white or black and mild wine.
Yeah, the wines I've had them.
They're good.
Yeah, I've had them. They weren't bad, but I think if I had one Black and Mild, I'm going back to buying a pack of cigarettes. So I had to stop myself.
Right, right.
That's just how it goes with me.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's so great to see you, Mary Jane. Mary Jane was in here last night when I had to deal with some bullshit. She said, "Girl, good job, girl. Demand respect." Well, you can only handle so much till you snap.
Hey, you gotta demand respect. If not, man, get
You ain't gonna
out.
get nowhere in damn life. Nowhere,
Just get out. You ain't gonna be in my chat room.
Well, you ain't gonna come in here and disrespect and be rude and bully others either. I'm not
That's
gonna
what
put up
I'm
with that shit.
saying. Oh, I was here
Absolutely
for all
not.
that. Remember, I was
Absolutely
first
not.
on it.
Mm-hmm. I'm not going to put
Yeah, I
up with that
mean,
shit. You can ask
I
questions all
mean,
day long, but you're not going to make fun of people. You're not going to bully people, and you're not going to take people's kindness for weakness and think you can run over top of them. I'm not going to put up with that shit.
oh, by the way, that person said I ain't scared or something like that. They
It's
don't
just
know me.
scared.
Yeah, well, whatever it says. Um, they said they don't know me. They want to tone into me.
Yeah, I told them they could come. They're more than welcome to come up here and talk to you
They're
for a
fine.
minute if they
That's
want
what
to.
I'm saying because I like
You
to know
know?
who it is.
Yeah. Yes, hit
I'd
that
love
like
to
button,
speak to you.
guys. We
I
got
would
11 people
love to speak
watching.
to you.
Come on, hit the like button.
What we got going on here?
Some kind of older car, or I don't know.
That's a Jeep. I was towing a Jeep. Minor towing Jeep. Got a lot of cars here. We got lots of cars here.
And I'd say a
Do you
towing
know
job.
how
I'd say
dark it is?
that can be pretty rough, can't it, Pasta?
I like it.
Do you know how dark that is? We can't see that.
I could see bits and pieces of it.
I can see a
Literally.
little piece of it.
It's a little dark. It's a little dark out here. Sorry about that.
It's all right.
Man,
But I'd
someone
say, I say you stay pretty busy, as in that's what I meant, Pasta, because I know some tow truck drivers around here. They're just like constant going, 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 like it's
I
nonstop.
got
They're always
15
busy.
I got 15 cars to get tomorrow.
Oh my goodness! So you stay busy, which is good, which is good. But you
That's
like give me a breather just for a few minutes. You know what I mean? They just y'all stay
right.
so busy.
Hey, do you pick them all up at one place or what?
No, oh no. Well, I do have one spot. They have a whole bunch, but no, this is all scattered. It's all
Oh
scattered. It's
Lord.
gonna be. Well, I got another driver too. He's gonna be doubling up tomorrow. We're gonna fucking hammer it. We're gonna
Okay.
hammer it tomorrow. It's gonna be wild.
Becca hit I've already hit my button, honey. I hit the button as soon as I set up my lives. Hit the daggone it button, guys. Hit that like button.
I already did. I can only hit it twice. I got my TV and I got
Well,
my.
keep on hitting it, daggone it.
Well, then take it off.
He said, I want to hit it till my finger breaks.
No, really, I got two accounts. I got Lisa's account on the TV and I got my account on my phone. No lie.
Well, I appreciate y'all coming up. We was just coming up here and shooting the shit for a little
I'm
bit.
out here. Y'all take it easy. See ya.
You two don't work too hard.
All right, later.
Hey,
Nice talking to you. See ya.
See ya.
Becca.
Yeah, I'm going to start doing this more often, Tony. I really am. And is you scared? Hopefully you get to come back in here and hang out with us again one day soon. Because Tony's like, hey, I'm interested in what you got to say. I'm getting ready to get off here. So the next one, the next open panel we have, hopefully you'll get to come up because Tony's like, hey, I'm gonna answer some of your questions. I want to know who you are. You know, like it's leaving him intrigued.
If I see your face, I want him to tell your real name.
Do you know Tony personally, or do you just know of him? He or she? I don't even know if it's a he or a she.
Says
I apologize.
Got you, Tony.
I don't know. Tony's like, huh?
Says
oh, you don't know him at all? Well, I was just wondering because the questions you was asking, I didn't know if you knew, knew Tony. You know.
Okay, yeah, it sounds a little. I'm like, yeah, you might know me. Who are you?
Like, I have no idea. You know how many people are on these YouTube streets? Lord have mercy, there's a bunch. There's a buttload.
All right, baby girl. Let us out in prayer.
Absolutely. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you so much for these lovely people that have come up to hang out with us tonight, and bless Nonnie for her birthday. And if you guys don't know Lord Jesus, if they don't know you as their personal Savior, may they come to love you and know you so that they will have eternal life. Be with the sick and the shut in, and pray for them, and hopefully they get better very soon. And pray for all these precious people, whatever the need they might have, may you address it and give it to them in your time. We know it's your time, Lord, and not their time. So just please, Lord Jesus, watch over these precious people. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen and amen.
Amen. Absolutely. So, absolutely, there is two sides. Absolutely, there is two sides to every story. Absolutely. But hopefully we'll see you again. Is you scared? I really appreciate you coming in here and hanging out with us. You're going to make Tony think for a little bit until we go live again on an open panel. And he's like, please come up because I got questions for you too. I'm trying to figure you out. Like, come on, guys. We want to get to know everybody. So, come on. The more, the merrier. So, we will be going live soon. Is you scared? Make sure you subscribe so that way you will know when we go live again. And if we have an open panel, Tony's normally up here with me. So if we have an open panel, you're more than welcome to come up here and hang out with us and question Tony all you want to. I mean, Tony's all up for, answering, So,
hey, and I won't lie to you either. I promise you that.
Well, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. If you're just scared, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I appreciate the subscribe. I appreciate all the likes, guys, and all the support. Tony knows this. I always say this before I go. I couldn't do what I do with all you precious people. And I really mean that. Even the new people that's coming in here, I could not do what I do without all you precious people. And I mean that from my heart. And, y'all just mean a lot to me. Oh, no. Oh no, Tony's an open book. He'll tell you.
I'll tell
He
you
will.
everything.
Honey, he was an open book when we did. If you go back
Don't,
a couple of
hey,
months ago,
if you don't want the truth, don't ask.
absolutely. Well, if you go back a couple months ago, I did a live on alcoholism, and Tony was up here talking about it. So if you want to watch that, you're more than welcome to. I have, all my lives. They're not privated; they're there for people to watch. So I want you guys. I keep them up there so people can watch them and bring awareness to it, or might be able to help somebody else. So you can go back. It was a couple months ago, and Tony was up here, and another gentleman, Bradley, he was up here when they was talking about alcoholism. So, that's what those are there for. So,
Hey, folks, we're all just human. You
mm-hmm.
know,
It happens.
Sometimes we need a shoulder to lean on.
Absolutely.
Sometimes. And look, you know what my shoulder is these days? YouTube. Singing
Right.
on Friday and Saturday night.
Right.
Give me something to look forward to.
Yeah, and a lot of people, and it makes me feel good because a lot of people tell me, they're like, I can't wait till Friday and Saturday night because we got the bonfire on White Trash Family, and then we got karaoke over here, So, it's just scared. I'm gonna put my husband's link in there. He does music on every Friday and Saturday night, and all we do is just really honestly, we just listen to music, we dance, and we just hang out, and it's a lot of fun. It really is. A lot of people look forward to it, and I'm gonna put it in chat, and I know he would appreciate it if you would sub up, and then also my husband has a regular channel. He hasn't went live on it in a little bit, but he just goes in there and shoots the shit and just talks about whatever, whatever comes to mind. He does a lot of like open panels. He does some true crime, not a whole lot, but some true crime. He calls people out like he's just true and genuine, and he just tells people like it is. So I'm going to put this in chat. If y'all haven't subbed up, please do so, which Botrix has already put it in there, but I'll put it in there too. There we go. So if y'all haven't subbed up, please do so. I know Rebel would definitely appreciate it. And if y'all haven't subbed up over here, please do so, because I would greatly appreciate it. Make sure you guys smash that like button. Smash it as many times as you possibly can. No, I'm just playing. Hit the like button. I really appreciate it. That gets us in the algorithm or whatever it's called, and more people might be able to come on over and hang out with us. So, but I appreciate you coming up, Tony, and hanging out with us. And happy birthday, Nonnie. I love you, honey. I don't know if you're still here, but happy birthday. I hope you have a lovely day, sweetheart. And thank you, Jeffrey, for coming up and hanging out with us. And thank you, Pasta, for coming up and hanging out with us a little bit. We always welcome new people, so we appreciate it. And it's just scared. Thank you for coming in and hanging out with us for a little bit too. And Tony's so intrigued. He's like, please. He's like, please come back, because I want to know. I want to know.
All you tattooed. Much love.
Much love to you, Tony. Thank you for coming up and hanging out with us. I appreciate it. We're going to do these more often, where we just talk about whatever.
I'd appreciate that.
Whatever. It's just nice to have somebody to talk to for a little bit,
Ain't it though?
Oh yeah. And you get crap off your chest. It makes you feel a little bit better,
I sit here by myself all day long. I'm just
so you're like, I just need somebody to talk to,
That's it. That's it. That's it.
That's okay. Just like, just like with karaoke, we sing songs, but we also kind of shoot the shit in between the songs. You know what I mean? Like we're just,
right.
We just make it fun, and we make it enjoyable. So,
yeah.
But have a good night, Tony. Thank you for coming in and hanging out with us.
Make sure you guys say your prayers, and God bless everybody in chat. And
absolutely,
matter of fact, God bless everybody in the world.
Absolutely.
Everybody needs Jesus. And that's no lie. I love you all. 10-4.
See you, Tony. Have a good night. Thank you guys so much for coming in here and hanging out with me for a little bit. I really appreciate it. I always say this before I go. You never know what somebody's been through in their life, what they're currently going through, what they've been through in their life. Be kind to one another. It doesn't cost a penny to be kind to somebody. Don't be no better than nobody, because nobody's better than nobody. But be a better person than you was yesterday. People will remember. People always remember what you said to them and what you've done for them. So just be a good person. Just be a good person. I love you guys, and I will see you guys very soon. Thank you guys again, and happy birthday, Nonnie. I love you. I hope you have a lovely day or night. But I love you guys, and I will see you guys very soon. If you are watching a replay, please hit the like, share it out, subscribe, comment. Let me know what you thought about the show, and we will see you guys very soon. I love y'all. Have a good night. And like I said, I couldn't do what I do with all you precious people. I really mean that from my heart. So I love y'all, and I will see you guys later on. Peace. See ya.